I'd like to start off by thanking the Speaker, the Majority Leader, Governor Lamont, and the Senate President for making childcare a priority this session. I'd also like to thank the representative from the 20th District for all her hard work on this, as well as the chairs of the Education and Children's Committees, all the staff members who supported this. At the beginning of this session, the Speaker asked me if I would like to help lead on our caucus childcare bill. I was honored, but admittedly, I did not know that much about childcare policy. My only interaction with this sector had been dropping my children off, paying the bill, and unfortunately getting sick way too much. I knew how expensive childcare was and how hard the caregivers worked, but that was kind of the extent of my knowledge in this area. Over the course of working on this bill, I now know how difficult the economics are of this sector in the state. Most parents can't afford to pay any more than they currently do. Some can't even afford to pay what providers currently charge. This puts the providers in the situation where they can't afford to charge anymore. Therefore, they can't afford to pay their staff anymore or provide benefits. Workers are hard to come by and retain in this field. And caregiving is a very demanding job. And when you think of the work these people do, educating, raising the next generation of people, they deserve decent pay, decent benefits, and dignity in the work they do. This is some of the most important work you could think of in our society, and the workers frankly, are just not treated fairly at all. All too often in politics, we think in the short term, offering a temporary program or funding that solves the immediate need but does not solve the underlying issue. I like to think of the analogy of offering a hungry person an apple. That's going to solve their immediate hunger, but soon they'll be hungry again. Instead of offering an apple, what we should be doing is planting a tree to bear fruit, to provide for people in the future. And that's what this bill does. We're planting a tree here to help future generations. It's not going to solve the immediate need, but over time, as it grows, if we nurture it, if we nourish it, it will provide into the future year after year. And hopefully, if we stay the course set by this bill, we won't only just plant one tree, but we'll plant an entire orchard that'll feed and sustain our entire state in the early child care sector. This bill has the potential to be truly transformative, not just for a single year, not for a single budget, but a generational change in the way our state provides early care. By establishing an endowment and making yearly deposits into it, we're setting the course for child care to be truly universal and affordable in this state. Under this bill, we'll deposit up to $600 million in seed money over the biennium. In the out years, the state will deposit unappropriated surplus into this fund, helping it grow into the future. By capping the spending and only allowing very strict rules on what the expenditures could be, such as expansion of slots, infant, toddler, and preschool, also providing health care stipends for educators. It will help this fund grow over time and become sustainable. It will increase the rate the state pays to providers in exchange for the commitment that they raise educator pay and cap parent fees at 7% of family income. Under this bill, participating providers will offer free child care to families who earn under $100,000 per year and 7% of their family income for those who make over $100,000. If this legislature stays on the course set by this bill, we will be able to expand this system for all. We're setting the course to achieve universal, affordable child care throughout the state. It will not happen tomorrow or next year, but if we make the commitment to continue on the course that this sets, we will make a generational investment in child care. I hope that everyone supports this initiative today with their vote, and also the promise to continue funding the endowment into the future and make sure that universal child care becomes a reality in this state. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.